Yeah.
So the best part of what we've been doing here this week, I think for myself, is definitely been checking out the breakfast show. I myself have a background in presenting, and it's one of those things where I wanted to see how you run all of this, and seeing it live in action, it's chaos. There's so much going on, there's stuff happening all over the place, and to see how they actually manage that and turn it into something that's packaged and pretty and sounds good on air is amazing. I mean, it's a miracle that they're able to pull that off each and every day, and really cool to see it in the process.
Biggest thing I learned this week was maybe just the fact that all radio presenters do so much planning. They are all over. They make good decisions at the moment. So what if something went wrong? Like yesterday, something went wrong in studio, and they just jumped and they did something different. And I learned so much because they just showed me that things can happen, and you have to be on your feet and just do it no matter what.
So the highlight for me in content producing was definitely, how to find your sourcing, where to find your sourcing, your relationship between the content producer and the presenter, and how you need to find content that relates to the presenter, things that they feel comfortable with. So it's not just about you actually going out and finding stories, but it's about finding stories that will, integrate with your presenter and give them the best of themselves as well. So being a content producer isn't as easy as just getting a story together, but there's someone else, which is the presenter, that you need to think about.
Some of my highlights from the 5FM internship week so far has to be our session with the boss lady herself, Justine. I myself have come from a radio, TV presenting background, but also with a focus on marketing. And it was really interesting to see how Justine has developed the 5FM brand. Something she said that really stood out for me was that at the end of the day, listeners are more loyal towards a brand than a set individual. So even though the DJs are really crucial, at the end of the day, the 5FM brand is what they are most loyal to. And that's why it's so important to be developing the brand across all spectrums.
5FM TV on YouTube. 5FM.